YouTube, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel, happy to see it. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the new Season 3 update for MW2. And I gotta say, this update was really disappointing to a lot of people, and they talk about this in this video. So if you enjoyed the video, a like is greatly appreciated. And if you catch up, come back to the channel, why not just hit the subscribe button down below. Other than that, catch you in the next one. Peace. Well, this is one of the two new maps that came out with Season 3. I think it's called Pila Lighthouse, but here's the new battle rifle, as well as the intervention from the OG MW2. I gotta say, OG MW2 is 10 times better than this game. Not even 100 times better than this game. But, yeah, so Season 3 is finally out after a long-awaited, like a long-awaited few months, and yeah, it's kind of disappointed the entire COD community. Like, I understand that, like, I'm not a dev. I don't understand how hard it is to actually make changes in the game. But this game there's some changes that were given out at COD Next, which was almost 8 months ago, that should have been changed then. But Infinity Ward, I feel, is so stubborn about their games that they just simply are like, no, we're not gonna change it. Which, honestly, that's exactly what they did here. They screwed over the entire community by ignoring what the community wanted, and just decided, hey, we're just gonna do whatever we want. Which, honestly, if they would actually listen to the community and listen to what we want, this game would be amazing. Like, we don't need slide canceling back. I'm being honest, we don't need it back, but we need we need a bigger skill gap than what we have right now. Like, I'm being honest, just at this point, all it is if you're good at snaking and pointing and shooting, you're winning every gunfight. There's no outplayability like they promised, no movement. I'm being honest, the movement changes, there's really no movement changes besides a slightly faster slide, which honestly isn't even that great. Like, they promised so much with the season, got everybody hyped. Like, especially me, I was hyped. I was like, I was telling my friends, I was like, hey, this game's gonna be great again. And after playing this for what, about 2-3 days, by the time we're recording this game is just, I think at this point, COD is done for. I wouldn't be surprised if when Microsoft comes into play and they take over, that's when they actually start making changes. Which, honestly, if they do, by the time Microsoft ends up actually like making or taking over, this game's gonna be dead. Like, I already see it now. Like, the player drops already, like, on Steam apparently it's at 90,000, like, and like, compared to something like MW 2019 at its prime, it was like, or Warzone at its prime, that was like millions of players. How do you go from millions of players to just 90,000? Like, it's crazy to me. It's kind of sad. Because, like, I love Call of Duty. I love playing this game. This is probably my favorite game I've played, like, of all time. Not MW2 specifically, but just the COD genre. I honestly love COD. I want this game to succeed. I want to see it do better. But if they simply don't listen to the community, this game is done for. Because they promised, like, in the season, they promised so much. They were like, oh, this game's gonna change. The server stability is going to be amazing, movements changing, a whole bunch of other things. After playing Warzone for about a day or two, I'm being honest, the servers are still the same. I literally, I was like flying in the air. Like, I was getting teleported from like 50 meters away, which is like crazy to me. And And it's just simple things like that that they need to change. Like, I'm not a dev. I understand that like some things are hard to change, but it's been one. You had 2 years to create this game. Remember when Vanguard remember when this game got delayed? Vanguard had to become, and look how bad Vanguard was. It destroyed. But like, there's just simply so many things wrong with this game, and it's like at COD Next, so many streamers, like all the content creators, gave you so much like advice. Change this, change that. Like the 2v2 Gulag. Guess when they changed that? Season 1 Reloaded? That was like 6 months after. Which, like, I'm flabbergasted by like simple things like that. There's no way that something like that should be should take that long to change. Like, I don't like being negative on the channel, but I'm being honest, it's to the point where simply just playing COD in general is so depressing in my opinion. Like, it's not fun anymore. There's like nothing, it's stale, there's nothing you can improve. There's literally nothing you can do to actually like be able to play this game for hours. They have like the Orion grind, but that literally took maybe a month or two to complete for most players. And like, there's just so many things that they could do to actually make this game fun again. There's so many things that like they could do just to make the game great again. And it's really sad. It's really sad to see something, such a big game just kind of just die right in front of your eyes. Like, I'm being honest, like apparently with the new season 3 update, they added a pay to win bundles for DMZ. Who asked for this? Like, nobody asked for a pay to win like operator bundle, whatnot. Nobody asked for that. What we wanted was outplayability, server changes to actually make this game playable again. And they're like, we're just gonna make more microtransactions, which is the dumbest thing in my opinion. Which, like, it's just, it's sad to me that such a big game community would not like this, is making stupid, like, oblivious choices like this. Like, I mean, like, streamers were hyping this up. I was hyping this update up, like, to my friends and whatnot. I was like, oh, this game's gonna be great again. Because to be honest, my friends have just kind of just quit COD in general. But I was like, oh, this game's gonna be great. They're gonna add more movement, more outplayability. The server's not gonna be trash again. Like, but then they literally just lied to us. Like, you promised so much but didn't fulfill it. And it was so bad that streamers that were actually hyping this update up, like Joa made a video about it. I watched it the other day. He was getting death threats, which, by the way, that's not okay. Like, it's Call of Duty. There's no reason to provide death threats because of an update. That's stupid. But seriously, there was death threats. There was just so much hate, backlash to the entire streamer community for actually hyping this update up, even though they've been in calls with the devs, and the devs were like, oh, we're gonna change everything, we're gonna make you guys happy, we're gonna make this game great again. And they didn't fulfill this promise. And it's sad. Like, same thing with the going back to COD being stale. There's been, what, 3 or 4 maps that haven't been remastered and aren't from Warzone. That's just simply being lazy. Like, understandably, like, this game's, like, I understand, like, once again, I am not a dev. I don't know how hard it is to make a map. But there's simply just no reason to just simply revamp 37 different maps in this life cycle. There's like, it's the same thing. It's boring. It's stale, it's boring, it's not fun. So yeah, that's been the Season 3 update. I'm sorry for being kind of depressing and angry in this video. I'm just very disappointed in the devs and whatnot for disappointing the entire community with this update. But thank you guys so much for all the support lately. And yeah, it's been AG, guys. Later.